quick breakdown of why Adesanya vs. Whittaker 2 is the closest thing we'll get to GSP versus Silva. Now, GSP and Silva both, during their title reigns, everybody wanted to see them fight. Champ versus champ, it would have been great. Now, starting off with Robert Whittaker, he's very similar to GSP in his stylistic breakdown. You see that he is a karate black belt, different style than GSP, but they both took on wrestling in their MMA careers to better them skill set. And you see both of them competed amateurs. Whittaker became a national champ. They also went and worked on their boxing to build up on that base that they have with their karate. GSP worked with Freddie Roach. He worked with some really great boxers as well. Whittaker, I'm not too sure on who he's working with, but you can tell that they are very good. It was actually interesting. Both of them were supposed to schedule to fight when they were both middleweight champs, but didn't happen. Now, Israel and Anderson are pretty easy to see why there's similarities between them. Both elusive strikers. Both were the two best middleweights of all time so far because they both went on really insane title runs and having a bunch of title defenses each. But both of them pretty elusive, sharpshooters, flashy styles. They actually fought. It was a fun fight. Now, breaking down when they fought the second time between Bobby Knuckles and Israel, the stylebender, Adesanya. You see, he wins the rock, paper, scissors right off the bat, getting in his head. Round one was slow for Whittaker. He's kind of getting pieced up. He got dropped. He was getting chopped. A lot of control by Adesanya right away. First round was really, really a bad round for Whittaker. I remember watching this fight live thinking, this is not going to be a good night for him. But you know what? He rallied back in the second. He started piecing things together, staying behind his jab, similar to how GSP does. And he comes through, and he's using that level change to kind of try to find his shot. On the outside, he struggles a little bit, but he comes back in with that jab. GSP's one of his signature moves was that jab, especially in that Josh Koscheck fight. Now you see he's finally starting to see success with his takedowns and believe in him. GSP used to be a machine and would just throw that cardio and wrestling right at people. Whittaker took Israel down a few times. I think he took him down 3 or 4 times throughout the fight, staying behind that jab. But Israel is chopping that leg, mixing up his hands and his feet really well. He had really good defense too. He defended a lot of Robert's shots. And, Robert was really working for this one. He gets another late takedown. It was a close fight. I think it was 3-2 on most of the judges' scorecards. I think one of them had it 4-1 for Adesanya. He did win by unanimous decision. But, this was definitely a competitive fight. One of Israel's harder fights when he was champion. But it was a great fight. Both of these guys put it on the line. Let me know what you think.